Hello guys, Captain Alex Mason here. I got this when I got back from camp, which I was gone for 2 days ago. Game Informer magazine, explaining about the Call of Duty Ghosts game. It's actually pretty cool. I don't really know who gave it to me, but when I came into my room, there it was. So, whoever sent it to me, probably one of my sister or mom or whoever, but I just want to say thank you. Also, it reminded me of what I was about to talk to, and personally this is a shout out to Treyarch, Infinityward, Activision, and the Nintendo Wii. I wanted to say some reasons why the Call of Duty games for the Nintendo sucked. Hopefully they're listening, because I really want them to change, especially when most of the zombie stuff's over. It's been pretty slow going for Activision right now. First thing, Call of Duty started out in 2003 as a PC game. Won a lot of awards afterwards, and they became one of the most popular World War II / first-person shooter games after Medal of Honor. And you know, since the Wii wasn't created at that time yet, I was okay with it. And then Finest Hour and Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, there were two top. There was Call of Duty 2 and then Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, which was like the GameCube version. Those two were available for GameCube, which you can play on the Wii. I've played them, haven't really had a problem with them, and I wasn't disappointed because, you know, multiplayer and stuff. Then 2006, Nintendo Wii finally comes out, and I guess what I want to say is that I was a little disappointed at I wasn't disappointed when Call of Duty 3 came out. I'm actually showing you guys what I have so far. There was another one there. Alright, this is the one. First game for first Call of Duty game for the Wii. They didn't have multiplayer in it for this one, even though they had it for the other versions. But I was okay with that, because they didn't really shorten the missions like they do now. It was a good game for a while, and then Call of Duty 4 came out, published by Infinityward. Not a bad game either. They didn't shorten missions, they gave us intel to look for, and all the good stuff. But this is where it started becoming a problem. Afterwards, Call of Duty World at War came out, which I just recently got about last month or a couple weeks ago. It was in September, that's all I know. It was a good game, but things I wish they could have improved on, and they're probably not going to do it anyway, is that, for one, they didn't put the Nazi zombies theme in here, which I was kind of disappointed about. And then death cards, which were basically like intel, they didn't show up either, so that was another disappointment. And then a good mission was shortened. Black Cats, actually it wasn't shortened, it was taken out completely. Disappointed there again. And multiplayer maps were missing. In the trailers for World at War, I was told that in some maps you could actually interact with tanks and stuff, and I was so excited about that. When I bought the game, disappointment. So hopefully, if the Nintendo or Treyarch is listening, it's probably not gonna happen anyway though, but I can try, can I? I want you to at least try and fix this. At least try and extend the mission, like put that mission in there, put the death cards in. What else? Put the Nazi zombie story in, and DLCs. DLCs were the best part, especially for Nazi zombies. And don't take away maps, please, because there were some really good looking maps. But because I don't want to go. I mean, one of these days I might want to, but not for this game. I do not want to buy another game console and then just buy a game that I already have just because it doesn't have that same stuff. That was a big, that was the first negative for the Wii version. And then when in 2009, when the sequel to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was out, they didn't include it for the Wii. That was a disappointment. They didn't even tell the reason why, which was kind of upsetting. And then there's more to that I'm gonna talk about later. Next game, Call of Duty Black Ops. They did have intel, they did have all the missions, they did have a zombie mode, they had all the multiplayer maps for when it was included. But again, Treyarch, now the reason they said for multiple reasons why they cut this up was that they didn't have enough RAM space. That was kind of a pretty lame excuse to me, I thought, especially when they have so many newer versions that should have enough RAM space to support these games. The negative for this is that, of course, there were no DLCs for zombies or multiplayer. Multiple missions were shortened. I can't remember. Wait. There was the Pentagon mission, the second one, like this, when the second to last mission of Black Ops. The very last mission was shortened, where you have to fight with the helicopters to take out all of Rusalka's gun support. Also the river mission. Why must you torture me like this? And then, if any Wii players out there know what I'm talking about, in the zombie mode, they give you the chance to change maps, but there are no new maps. And I've asked people, online, who've never played the Wii version, but played the other ones, and I asked them, how do you unlock Dead Ops Arcade in 5? They said, well, you gotta complete the campaigns without using the 3-arc unlock cheat. And I did, but I didn't get it. So I went to customer support, and they said it's not supported for the Wii. And I'm like, well, why is there the opportunity to change map when you didn't decide to extend other maps? I mean, really? Come on. If you weren't gonna put any other maps in by giving us a change map mode, just don't put the game mode in. Another negative for multiplayer on this is that one of the good maps was shortened, again due to RAM space, but they should at least take their time with this on upgrading it. Havana was the shortened map, and I like to do a lot of walkthroughs, at least like 5 episodes on each multiplayer map for the games, like the ones that are included. I'm not sure if I do the DLCs. So another thing, Treyarch, please try and at least try put some DLCs in Black Ops, since you're really not working on anything for a while except for the Wii U version of Ghosts. Then the last Call of Duty game that came out for the normal Wii was Modern Warfare 3. Campaign was good, no shortened missions, but some of them were unplayable. I didn't have a problem with that one. There was intel, but really, Modern Warfare 3, that was a big mistake. They started off with Modern Warfare, skipped Modern Warfare 2, and went straight to Modern Warfare 3. That was the problem for this game. I mean, they really couldn't do anything about that. I mean, DLCs I don't really mind for the COD 4 games, because, I mean, I don't want to be mean about it, but I think Treyarch, like, World at War and Black Ops had better things on there. And then, one thing's for sure, I was upset that they didn't have the Spec Ops campaign either, because I was looking forward to that too. So maybe if they are listening to me, they can at least try and fix things on that. Also, now this is, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but hopefully the company of Nintendo's listening. You know, Wii U, it was a great console, but it was only good for graphics. I mean, come on. I mean, you made Black Ops 2 for the Wii U, and you have plenty of RAM space, you have all the maps, even Transit. I was surprised about that one, Transit. But, again, you don't have DLCs. You're probably like the only console that doesn't have DLCs right now, and it's kind of disappointing. It's got to stop, Nintendo. Plus, you probably should have been using more of this time to fix some of, like, upgrade the regular Wii once in a while. I mean, seriously, you're just gonna leave us loyal regular Wii followers just to go out and buy another game console? Most of us probably won't be able to buy until after it's like insanely cheap. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it anymore. It's gotta stop. And I really hope you use some of this time. I'm pretty sure you guys, I don't know your guys' schedule, and it's probably very busy, but you know, if you really want a lot of people to buy your products more, you gotta start trying to help them. Like, you gotta try and make it better for the player itself. I mean, graphics don't really count. I mean, graphics are great and all, that you improve in some games, but if you're not gonna add DLCs for the games that really involve DLCs, especially for games that people around the world like more than any other game for any other platform or console, then it's just not what we should be doing. Also, what was it? At least like how Call of Duty, like Treyarch and many of the other games did, when their first games came out, they were only available for PC, but then later on they started like a little special edition where they gave it to other consoles like the Xbox 360 and stuff. Maybe Treyarch, Infinityward, or whoever hopefully is listening to this. I'm really hoping you can do that too, especially for Wii. I mean, unless if you're working on other games that you guys might want to produce for a while, if you're not doing any more, at least try and make a special edition to get more Call of Duty games for the Wii, at least some of the classic ones. I mean, that shouldn't be hard. I mean, you've already created the game before. I mean, besides the obvious, I mean, maybe you could still use the recording of some of the voice actors and stuff, or I don't know, but hopefully you guys can make a change. So I guess I will see you guys next time. Also, I'm looking forward to playing Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm told it's going to be fun, and it's going to have a lot of good references, so I hope to hopefully buy it in time to play it, and I will see you guys later.